The Xiaomi SU7 was once hailed as the pinnacle of made-in-China cars, a direct challenger to Tesla. At the launch event, founder Lei Jun stood confidently on stage and declared, "In almost every dimension, we completely surpassed the Model 3. With powerful performance, fully loaded features, and an attractive price, Xiaomi ignited a wave of national pride among countless Chinese consumers with a near-perfect PPT presentation. They stayed up late to Chang'o, rushed to buy, waving the banner of support domestic brands, elevating an electric car that hadn't even hit the road yet to the status of a god. However, just over a month later, this car-making myth began to crumble. Boss Lei, I want to return the car. I was going fishing today and checked the car. Look, this brake disc on a car worth over 500,000 yuan is completely cracked, and it's only been a month. The quality is terrible. It might shatter at any moment, and then the others will break too. Such poor quality. And I even had to replace 2 brakes. A car that costs over 500,000 yuan. The interior is all plastic steering wheel, hollow plastic. The cover is so ugly. Why did they give me leather instead of plastic? The Xiaomi SU7's epic failure has sparked mass protests among owners who paid 530,000 yuan for a fake supercar. Recently, a large-scale return wave has broken out, with hundreds of owners posting order screenshots demanding full refunds without penalties. These complaints stem from a series of quality issues, false advertising, and poor after-sales service. According to Zhejiang Consumer Protection Committee automotive expert Wang Ying, the materials themselves are normal, but the biggest problem lies in the design. Normally, different materials require tolerances and gaps. There should be no tight seams. Under sunlight, heat expansion and cold contraction cause these parts to push against each other. This shows a lack of experience in car manufacturing. I've handled auto complaints across the province for 12 years, and I've never seen anything like this come from an original factory. One optional configuration on the SU7 Ultra model, the 42,000 yuan carbon fiber dual-vent front hood, was marketed as having aerodynamic functions to effectively guide airflow and improve performance. Yet some owners found upon delivery that this feature was just plastic decorative holes that didn't allow any air to pass through. The internal structure was nearly identical to the standard version. This discovery sparked consumer dissatisfaction, accusing Xiaomi of false advertising. Xiaomi apologized, offered 20,000 reward points as compensation, and promised a 30-week wait for a corrected replacement. A shocking security flaw also emerged. People outside the car could open the front trunk and steal items. Xiao opened the front trunk. All my windows were closed, yet when someone outside said that the front trunk just opened, anything inside could be stolen. On March 29, 2025, 3 female university students were driving with the SU7's autopilot engaged at 116 kilometers per hour on a road limited to 60 kilometers per hour. Due to construction, traffic was redirected into the opposite lane. The system detected obstacles ahead and issued a slow-down alert. The driver took control, but only managed to steer and brake within 1 second. The vehicle collided at about 97 kilometers per hour with a concrete pillar, exploded in flames, and all doors and windows were locked shut, preventing escape. All 3 girls burned to death. Additionally, some owners reported that the AEB, automatic emergency braking system, engaged without cause while driving, causing sudden stops and serious safety concerns. These incidents intensified doubts about the SU7's safety. In April, videos circulated showing Xiaomi Ultra, built like this. The airbags didn't even deploy. Others reported that after only 39 kilometers, their car showed a drive system fault, unable to shift gears. Error. Following the launch, some consumers who had paid deposits found the configuration locking process unclear, resulting in accidental order locks with no refund options. This cascade of problems triggered a flood of complaints and a rapid wave of order cancellations. As a result, Xiaomi's stock price fell for 3 consecutive days, wiping out about 130 billion Hong Kong dollars in market value. SU7 orders plummeted, with April's sales dropping 55% compared to March and continuing downward into May. Xiaomi founder Lei Jun admitted on social media that this was the toughest period since the company's founding. Lei Jun started by imitating Steve Jobs. Now he's copying Elon Musk. For companies like Xiaomi in China, human lives mean less than corporate profits. On May 15th, Lei Jun addressed Xiaomi employees, beginning with the SU7 crash. At the end of March, a sudden traffic accident shattered everything. We faced a storm of criticism, doubt, and accusations. Like my colleagues, I was stunned. A friend familiar with the auto industry told me, in car manufacturing, accidents are inevitable. Many young Chinese people aren't buying just a car, they're buying a ritual of patriotism. Raised under the CCP-led nationalist narrative, they equate supporting domestic brands with loyalty to the motherland. Xiaomi simply exploited this emotional tide. They thought they were buying national honor for 530,000 yuan, but they didn't realize they were just stepping onto a stage built by corporate marketing and state propaganda, willingly handing over their wallets and becoming financial scallions. Now, their awakening has come at a terrible cost, a fatal accident, a string of broken promises, and a nearly uncontrollable wave of returns. Xiaomi's car-making ambition? Lei Jun's final gamble has become a nightmare for consumers. They've finally woken up, but the price is far too high.